Giannis Antetokounmpo on the Bucks trying to figure out that Phoenix Suns puzzle. Some history tonight for Chris Paul, not only his second NBA Finals win, but with 8 assists, he passed the great Kobe Bryant to move up into 10th place on the career playoff assist list with 1,041 to be exact. CP had 23 points and those 8 assists for the Suns, and he is with us from the floor here at Phoenix Suns Arena. Chris, thanks for taking the time.
No problem,
you've been around the block, obviously, 16 seasons in, so you know that the Bucks are coming with something else for Game 2 after the Game 1 loss. I'm curious about the growth of this team and how they have learned to respond to that inevitable counter punch when they're forcing turnovers and Giannis has 3 dunks in the first 5 minutes of the game.
We knew that they were going to come out aggressive. They was going to try to get over ball screens, be a lot more aggressive with us. Excuse me. We withstood their punch. We knew that they was going to hit us hard. But guys stepped up and we weathered the storm.
CP3 Shaq here.
Yo.
Been around the block. We had a lot of great battles together. I've seen a lot of finals. What I noticed in most finals is when the superstars step up, they have that look in their eye. I see that look in your eye, young fella. How does it feel to be up 2 games, and what are you going to do to stay even keel so you don't get overconfident?
I didn't play long enough to stay even keel. In this league, series don't start till somebody lose at home. We only did what we were supposed to do, so we ain't did nothing yet. Get a few days before Game 3. No, Milwaukee's going home. They're going to be ready. They're going to be comfortable at home with their fans, but we'll be ready too.
Chris, this is Kenny. I just want to be a basketball fan for a second, if I could do that, not an analyst. Yeah. I got Isaiah Thomas and Chris Paul, 2 guys who get compared to each other, 2 of the greatest point guards ever. Isaiah has won 2 back-to-back championships.
Right.
Isaiah, what would you say to Chris to how to finish it off as you guys are compared to? I'm a basketball fan. I want to hear what Isaiah would say to Chris. Forget what Kenny Smith had to say.
Well, first of all, I'm going to be a fan also, and I'm going to congratulate you, Chris, on getting to the finals. I know how difficult this journey is for us as small men trying to get here. And there have been a lot of nights where I'm sure you wondered if you would ever get there, just like I wondered if I would ever get there. But it seems like right now you have found the right place for you in terms of James Jones being the general manager, Monty Williams being the coach, and then you being the coach out on the floor. And it just feels like this is the perfect storm and a perfect situation for you arriving in the finals and then having the support and also the knowledge base in the front office that you can orchestrate and dictate out on the floor. How does that feel for you as a player right now?
Well, it's a lot of trust, and I'm a fan of the game too. So obviously, Zeke, I watched you all day, every day. Watched Kenny. Hell, I played against Shaq. Got sent to the floor a couple times because Shaq was a hack, man. Shaq used to just foul you just to let you know he was there. Just to let you know he was there. But with our team, man, I think what I love is the trust. The trust factor. Y'all know, y'all done played in the league. When practice over, if you see a guy leave the gym and then game come and you kick it to him, you like, hey, man, you don't work on that. You don't work on that. But with our team, we got such a work team so that when we got a thing, I keep saying it tonight, we call it good to great. You know what I mean? If I got a good shot, I trust the next guy that I can pass it up if he got a great shot. And when you do that all season long and the coaches drill it day in and day out, you trust the system.
And I just want to say one more thing. I'm honored to be compared and our names are mentioned in the same breath.
You honored, I am.
No, really, I'm honored. I'm honored. So go ahead, Smitty. You can ask your question.
Gotcha. I got what I wanted to hear.
CP, we talk about the young guys so much, DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Johnson, and what a game by Mikal Bridges tonight. But I want you to talk about an old wily vet. When you look at Jay Crowder, he didn't knock down a point in Game 1, but he had 9 big rebounds guarding Brook Lopez. Then he comes out, knocked down shots today, and they go along with his 11 points and 10 rebounds at his size. Just talk about the vet and give him some love.
Man, when you know basketball, you know how important people are to teams. Talk about this all the time. My first year in Houston, Trevor Ariza was the biggest piece of our team, him and Tuck. Him and Tuck. Everybody wanted to talk about me, James, Gordy, and all that, but Tuck and Trevor Ariza was two of the biggest pieces on that team. And then Jay Crowder, when I got traded here, and I remember James sent me a text and was like, yo, Jay Crowder's available. I was like, I don't really like calling guys, asking them to come play, but I'm going to call him. I'm so competitive that when a guy tell me no, then I feel like we got beef. You know what I mean? So I called Jay. Then me and Book called him and was like, look, man, we're trying to build something here in Phoenix, and we need you. We need somebody like you. And Jay is the guy that makes our team go.
Well, the call paid off, and it's working out for you guys. 2-0 start now for the Phoenix Suns. The people here are nuts. They're saying Suns in 4. I know you got to get 3 first.
It's jumping in here, though.
It has been an unbelievable atmosphere. It's been fun to be here.
Yeah.
Good luck in Milwaukee. It's been fun to see you in the NBA Finals, Chris.
Appreciate it, fellas. Thank y'all.
Hey, you found a good home, brother. You found a good home.
Shout out to my guy D Wade, came to the game tonight too. 2 more. A lot of work to do, but appreciate y'all. All right,
Chris Paul with us tonight after a 23.8 assist effort, and the Suns up 2 games to nothing.
Matt, I have time to ask one more question to Zeke.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Zeke, since he is compared to you, a lot. What would you do to slow him down?
You want me to give away all the secrets right now?
I mean, you ain't playing no more.
What I would do is similar to what Drew Holiday did tonight. I would pick him up full court, try to wear him down, make him turn a couple of times, and then let them get into their offense, maybe 14, 13 seconds. Then that way they only have 2 options to go to. On the pick and roll, I would send them left all the time, force them left, and when they try to bring Ayton up, I would jump high side. I would ask my big Lambeer to come out and hedge, give me a step, and weak side pull over so Ayton can't get the lob, and I fight over the screen. We would hedge those screens. And then on the offensive side, I think I would be all right, Kenny. I think on the offensive side I would be all right, And again, when you watch Chris play and you watch us play or myself play, there are a lot of similarities to the way we play the basketball game, the intellect that we play it with, and we were always taught that we have to get other players involved. So our assist totals, are really off the charts. But when we needed to score the basketball, then we can jump up and give you 30. We can jump up and give you 40. But we never came to the game saying, I'm going to get 40. We were coming to the game saying, Devin Booker going to get 30, or Joe Dumars is going to get 30, or I got to help somebody else get off. Oh, it's 5 minutes to go in the game. Okay, I can take over now. So.
And last thing I learned from you, Zeke, watching you play and watching Chris, guys that they do similar, and Smitty, you could jump in on this, is like, if you're going 100 miles an hour, you're not fast. But if you go 30, then 50, then 70, you're fast. So watching Chris and watching you, when I was watching you, when I was, coming into the league, I was like, I was the jet, so to speak. I was like, how can I play at a different pace, though? Because if I'm just going 100 miles an hour, I'm not really that fast. So I started watching the way you change speeds at different times. And I think he does that so similar to you, just organically.
Yes, the change of pace, the change of speed. You always want to keep that defender off balance, Kenny. You don't ever want to give him the same look all the time. And, hey, Shaq, man up, baby.
Hey, Kenny and Shaq, I think I have good news for you two.
What's that?
Damon Fisher, our producer, tells me this is your last segment, which means, if I'm not mistaken, this is your last segment of the entire NBA season.
No!
Wait a minute.
You going already? What the fuck?
I thought that would make you happy.
Done.
I thought you might like that news.
This was 2 years straight of basketball, man.
That's right.
I love the game, man. But Shaq, put some pants on, Shaq. Come on.
Kenny and Shaq, man, enjoy your off season. It's been a run for you guys.
It has been a run, man. It's been a lot of fun. The one thing about it, it's bitter and it's sweet. You finish, but you want to see how it ended. Mm-hmm. You want to be part of that. So I do kind of miss the fact that I'm not going to be part of it, but I won't miss it long.
Hey, Shaq, you tired from them jumping jacks?
I'm tired as hell. I just want to say I love you guys. You know how much I love you, Isaiah, Steve, Kenny, Matt. I want to say I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in October.
We love you too,
brother.
Love you too.
You've got all summer to buy some pants, Shaq.
Hey, Matt, in the words of Chris Tucker, don't worry about what I'm going to be doing.
All right. Bon voyage, fellas.
Yeah.